What's your name, pal?
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
So are you seeing me choose?
I think I can choose as well.
What's a Craftmaster?
Oh, okay. I guess
You're
you
not
choose.
from around here, right?
Or you vote and I'm the
Craftmasters
only
are
one who
people
has
who
the
invent
power
new
to choose?
technology,
I
design
suppose.
innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent. But he's a real friggin' genius.
What, is there only one choice?
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable
What?
dog leash. But he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then, I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
It's already been invented, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was invented a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
I think it went
Seriously?
with mine. My
Goats get
suggestion.
stressed?
Wouldn't you? If someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
Yeah, small.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
That lass is having a good
Missing
rave.
a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting.
You'll see.
You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they can be found in two places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Looks like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need on me.
Are you serious? That's just fantastic! Heaven must have sent you.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
Right.
Do you know at the start of the game when you were running through the tunnel?
Yeah.
I wonder if they ever explain like where you actually came from, like what was happening.
Well, that'll be DLC, I think. You'll have DLC with Spike, won't you? Spike probably left Haran and then went up north and found a settlement, and that's where Aiden was. That's how they met each other.
The goat over here. Yeah, it took both of us to flick that switch on. I swear these scarecrows are the exact same from the following. With a smiley face.
Oh, it's a bit of a waste of a goat.
Well, we can eat it.
My aunt says viral spit cures.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See, he's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge
You're
Potential.
saying it has potential.
potential. Yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
Friend.
I wonder if there's any quartermasters
Haven't seen my kids in
with like supply drops and stuff.
ridiculous blockade at the center.
Ow.
Don't know, maybe they're just craftmasters.
19.
Craft masters.
Let's modify this. Oh, a charm. Why not?
Oh, you know the bit at the start of the game where you've got to find chamomile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you could go up and left and climb up. So I was looking around the whole area for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it took me a couple minutes to find it as well.
Because I was like, what, you want me to go forward, straight down the forest? You want me to go down the hill? I didn't see that you had to go up and left.
Yeah, that's one of the times when the pulse helps find them.
You search the goat.
No, I stepped on it
Oh.
and got electrocuted.
Yeah, same.
Wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's the only time I
Should we speak to this old man who pops out of nowhere?
lights.
The old man who pops out of nowhere.
Yeah, when you look for
And this?
Mia.
Looking at all the dead people,
It says here they're missing.
same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across 2 of them. 2 girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they would probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
And he's gone.
They didn't do too bad with Face.
Aye, Face is alright.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, really. Watch me be like a bandit leader or something. That's usually how it always goes.
Find something you like in the bazaar?
I don't know what I'm gonna choose.
Gonna talk about this guy about selling water.
Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, Pilgrim. We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What?
Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Devin says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
I wouldn't call it proof, but he was just trying to rope me into some shady deal.
All I need to know. You're done, Julian.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles.
Who the fuck is Luke?
When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I
He
swear,
spells
I
Luke
don't
with
even
2
sell
U's.
water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
Who the fuck is goddamn Luke?
Garden of Eden, found under a glass ceiling, somewhere on.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
Yeah.
You sure? How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco.
His supplier.
That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen, he lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.